Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a quick and easy modification to really any Dyson cordless vacuum that does not have a light on it, which is I think nearly all of them, minus that new one with the green laser thing. Um, this is a just super simple, easy way to attach it to your vacuum. It shouldn't cause any issues with warranty because you're not modifying the vacuum at all. It's still functioning just the same. You're not tapping into any of its wiring. Um, You're just attaching something to the outside, which is no different from dirt getting stuck to the outside. So, um, what we really are going to be doing is attaching one of these. It's called a cob LED light strip. It's all USB based. We have a USB on and off switch. And what we have right here is a really small USB power bank. Same type of thing you'd use to charge up your phone, say you're on an airplane or out and about and whatnot. So, what you want to do is find a spot on the head of your vacuum that is as perpendicular to the ground as possible. You really want something it's not pointing up, it's not pointing straight down, it's just parallel to the ground, the light that comes out of it. That's how you spot dirt and whatnot is from the light hitting it and you see the shadow. So um, find a good spot on the vacuum, and what you're going to want to do is then clean it as thoroughly as possible. Use something like rubbing alcohol. That'll strip all greases, grime, everything off of it. If you use something like a bleach wipe or a Windex or whatnot, it's not going to remove the greases. So you need something that is a degreaser that'll keep it from coming off. So you take your light, stretch it out for the length that you want. I always try to leave like a half inch to an inch extra. Um, and then you're going to see on the light itself, depending on the brand of the light, if you choose to buy something else, it's always going to have an error. This is the cut line, so you can trim the light here. I do not recommend cutting outside of that area. If you cut right here, it may or may not function. So just stay to those lines, just like we learned in elementary, cut within the line. Um, but the thing is, when it comes to the light itself, you don't actually want to stick it onto the vacuum until the very end. The reason being is you want to get all the cable routed the way you like it. So for my vacuum, I have a Dyson V6, and this one right here, I have also a Dyson Outsize, fairly new. Um, I have to route the cable over this way simply because if I route it over the side, this is where you take the brush, the head that spins, pulls out. So if I put the cable here, it's blocking it. So since Dyson is very user friendly when it comes to repairs, you really want to make sure that you are not blocking something where you might need to open it up to repair something. Say, a Lego got stuck in the vacuum somewhere and you need to get to it. There's usually several ways to open up the head, so you want to make sure you look it over. Usually there'll be like twisting pieces or some sort of tab that holds things down. So look over the head and make sure you're not blocking that. So in my case, I have the cable folded over on itself and then routing up this way. And I'll bring it up closer. It then goes underneath the power bank, attaches to the switch, and then finally over to the actual power bank, the USB-A port. Um, so how I attach the power bank is I use this like plastic like Velcro. It's not soft Velcro, it's plastic. It snaps to each other. It's adhesive, so again, you want to clean those areas real well with the rubbing alcohol. So I have two pieces, one here and then one on the vacuum. And then I have another piece underneath here. You can't really see it because the light, the cord is blocking it, holding it together. And it holds it really good in place. You really have to pry it off to get it off. In theory, you're not going to need to remove this power bank unless it fails or something, but it's still removable. I can still charge the power bank. There's a USB-C port right here. I'm sorry, the light's kind of bad. So I still have that access as needed. And then what I've done here is I've added the on and off switch to the back. For me, being lazy, I can just turn it on and off with my foot. Obviously you can bring it up to your hands if you want to, but it's all right there. I've added a couple drops of black hot glue to the cables just to hold them in place. One right here where they cross over. It's kind of hard to see, which is good. It's not super noticeable, but just holds the cables right there. So everything is real secure. It's not going to come off, and I've tried to make it as, let's see if I can get the angle right. So when this is flush to the ground, this is no higher than here. So if I go underneath a couch or something, it's not getting caught on the power bank. As for the power bank itself, I think it's 3,000 milliamp hours. So you're obviously going to be charging the vacuum more than this. This is probably, every couple weeks, maybe once a month. It does have a little light gauge right here. So it shows you in thirds, the power status. And again, like I said before, it charges by USB-C. So, as I'm sure you really want to see is how bright it is, and keep in mind I'm against a sliding glass window, so it is in the evening, so it's daylight outside, but still plenty bright. It's definitely equivalent to a normal traditional vacuum that has a light. The beauty of this light itself is you can get it in different colors. You can get it, the cool white, the warm white, the more yellowish white. It's even more than just the warm light. So whatever you want, you have that option. So all of these parts, including the power bank, the switch, because the switch comes in two, that's why I have it. I'll have the link in the description, so make sure you check out below. Take a look at that. They are Amazon affiliate links, so I do get a small commission. So I do thank you if you use those. If not, you can search them up. This is a USB-A switch, and then you can search for a USB LED light strip. The one that I have attached was, I think, 1.3 feet, because it's meters to feet is the way they convert it, so that's why it's a weird size. If you want to get a bigger one, you can. If you want to have more lights in your vacuum, you can, but that's how it works. Works great for us. I will probably add another one onto our Dyson V6 and enjoy the beauty of having some lights on these cordless vacuums that we really do love. So any questions, add some comments down below. Be happy to help. And if you like it, feel free to hit the thumbs up. And thanks for watching.